Next up is Pheonix Flight Simulator, and as you can see, again, absolutely gorgeous. One thing I like about this is there's a little bit of a delay on the throttle, and anyone who's flown a gas plane will know that you don't get an instant throttle, certainly not on a plane that's kind of like set up to be lean or rich. People won't know what that means these days because of electric models, but lean is basically where you don't have enough fuel to air ratio, and rich is where you've got too much fuel to air and things like that. But there is a slight delay on the throttle, and I kind of like that. It does add an element of realism to it. So at this point, like, the simulators are very similar. The only thing that I would say with Aerofly and this one is this one does sort of the kind of Aerofly kind of feels like it was a full-size flight simulator, and it got converted into an RC flight simulator, where these ones just definitely feel like RC flight simulators and geared towards RC flying, which I like. The engine sound on this isn't great, but then again, they're kind of not really. It's kind of hard to imitate the engine sound of these planes. But you know, it's as good as. Ooh, went behind the tree there. Maybe not the best flying site to pick. Again, it runs smooth as. It probably won't come over as that on the video, but really nice. Upside down, inverted stall turn there. Really nice control. Let's see if it will do 3D. Oh, there goes my tail. One thing that's a bit of a pain is when you sort of do knock your tail off, they all reset. I'm sure there's a setting in here somewhere that takes that away, but it'd be kind of nice to try and fly with a bit of damage. It's not something that you often get to do in real life. Well, not for me anyways. Let's try this again. Not doing a very good job of it. Ah yes, that's nicer. That's a much nicer 3D control than the clear view. And I would say Aerofly, but maybe it was just the aircraft that I was picking. That's really nice. That it is kind of difficult to pick between this and real flight, because let's face it, graphic wise, these are the two that are up there. Now, I do like the fact that this one does deal. I was going to say this one does deal with physics quite good. And then that happened. Oh, no, actually that's not what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is when you fly over the grass here, it deals with long grass very well, which I don't think real flight does do that very well. And I'll show you that. That's my only gripe with real flight, and we'll go into that later. And you might think, why is he talking about real flight when the XTR sim hasn't been there yet? Because clearly XTR isn't on the #1 slot. No, it's not. But I am very biased towards XTR because it's taught me a lot, XTR, so I'm afraid, even though that graphically this one is better, I'm going to put XTR above it, which is, a lot of people would complain about, but this is my personal opinion. And this is a fantastic simulator. You're not going to go wrong buying any of these. So hopefully you can watch this video and decide for yourself which one you prefer the look of. The flight characteristics of this plane is fantastic. The reason why I will pick real flight over this is the fact that I've got a good graphics card, and real flight really takes advantage of that. I mean, I get 60 frames per second on this one compared to 300 frames a second using the real flight. So if you've got a good graphics card, go for the real flight. That is my opinion, because I'm kind of an old hand at this, and you know, doing the flying I'm kind of done with. I've done everything that I can, so I really want the real sort of graphic experience for those rainy days when you really can't go outside and fly, which is a lot of where I'm from. Some very shoddy 3D work being done here. Also, I really like the smoke system on real flight as well. Anyways, I think I've flown enough this aircraft. Okay, so let's check out some different flying sites. We've got plenty here, and it's sort of a similar sort of thing to Aerofly. There, you've got panoramic ones, and you've got 3D ones as well. I think it's going to load a preview of it when you click on it. Yeah, so 3D ones, and then airfields. And what I did with XTR is, before quadcopters came out, before you could fly indoors with these miniature quadcopters, I actually did a panoramic of the field outside and placed it into the XTR simulator. And so I could probably do that with these other ones, but I've not tried it. So that's another reason for why I'm placing the XTR sim next. Let's check out one of these 3D ones, perhaps. Highlands with lakes. I'm not sure if the graphics is gonna hold up with this. Building Infinityscape site. Not sure what that means. It certainly doesn't take this long to load up the panoramics, so let's see if this will actually run or completely crash my computer, which at the moment seems like it's going to go for the crash option. You do get longer loading times with these more graphic orientated simulators. I mean, how long is this to load one of these 3D scenes? I don't really use the 3D scenes anyways, so it's not much of a problem, but come on, it's been like a minute to load. I know this isn't the fastest computer, but you know, it's managing to capture this, so still not loaded. There we go. Am I actually gonna get any performance out of this? Oh yeah, it's quite nice. So let's change the view. Camera, the cockpit. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, that's got to be the best cockpit. Oh yeah, by far the best cockpit. That's interesting. Let me get rid of that menu. How do I get rid of the menu? It's not... Press escape, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I do like that, actually. Not that I would ever use it very often. I mean, it's not really like... I mean, yeah, this is what FPV kind of like the position is, but your FPV camera is not in high definition. Not yet, anyway, not in 2015. Oh, it's flashing up all sorts of things. You've sort of got a delay as well. Oh, yes, it is good. Oh, I don't know. I can't pick between these ones. You pick. You pick. I'm still going with real flight. Oh, I don't know. For an RC sim, yeah, real flight. But this is really good. Get them all. If you could afford it, get them all. Let's see if we can do a landing. Probably not. Oh, that looks very dodgy. Oh, we're down. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No. Okay, what other views do we got? View, camera, the keeper, the cockpit. Oh, FPV. Oh, that just takes away that. Chase. Yeah, that's going to give you your outside view. This is running really nicely. And the computer's not going crazy. One thing I will say is that real flight, it does use the GPU intensely. This isn't doing that at all, really. It doesn't. I can't hear any noise coming from it. Let's do a landing. Let's do a crash landing. See what the crash is like. That is cool. I like that. Okay. Let's change the model. Let's see if we got any quadcopters. Multi-rotors. Electric. What have we got here? We've got the Blade 300QX. Some of the little ones. Yeah, so you've not got a... I'm sure you can probably do an update and download further ones, but... yeah, let's load the quadcopter and see what happens if we change the view. So if we go... camera... what happens if we go to cockpit? Nothing. FPV, just the same view. Oh, that's quite cool. So you can kind of like FPV. We've got an auto level there. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can use the mode switch. And then that does take the auto level off. Wow, that's quite nice. So there you go. Pheonix does quadcopters. Alright, it's only the Blade QX, but you know, it's quite nice if you're looking to get into quadcopters. Yeah. Okay, let's come in for a landing. Switch the auto level on. I like how it tells you what mode you're in. Whoops, it's very twitchy. Okay, let's change the view, display. Sorry, camera. Keep the ground in view. Yeah, so. Whoa, very twitchy. I don't like how the menu stays there. You have to click off it. Oh, not doing a good job. Auto level, beginner mode. I am a beginner. So there you go. That's Pheonix Flight Simulator. It is really good. On to the next one.